Hey guys, and welcome to my first video. Or technically my second video, but this is the first one where you're actually going to see some hobbying after my I'm back video. So here we are. So what have I got for you today? Well, I've been working for the last week on the Betrayal at Calth box set, which I got at Christmas. I've been building that up, really sort of quite eager to get it finished so that I can start getting these models painted and playing them. And so I thought I'd show off just a couple of the things I've been making recently, and those are the sergeants to my squads of Space Marines of Legionnaires Astartes. So without further ado, the first one I have here is my sergeant for the standard tactical squad. So these guys, all the guys this guy is leading around, will all have bolters, just standard bolters, and I can have a 20-man squad of those, but I only have 10 at the moment, which is fine. And so this chap, as you can see, has got the chainsword, which is a Space Wolf chainsword with the Space Wolf detailing just cut off and filed away. He's got himself a nice 40k era plasma pistol with a knife grip to represent the handle of the plasma pistol, and that has got a nice eagle head on the end of it as well, so that sort of gives it a nice sort of Imperial Fist look. He kind of has, well, he's got some eagle wings on his chest, but fortunately the Aquila is not properly represented. Instead there's just a skull head there, so that sort of works. He gets away with that. And a 40k era backpack as well, but with of course a couple Mark IV elements in there, like the helmet. Actually no, that's it. It's just the helm. That's it. That's the only Betrayal at Calth box set part there. But that works. It's all very quite iconless, and there's nothing there to suggest he is actually a 40k model, which he technically is, because I used a lot of bits from a Space Marine squad box set that I had lying around. So on to my second properly Mark IV Heresy era sergeant. This chap here will be for my veteran tactical squad. So he's got a plasma pistol, he's got a power sword on the hilt, which you will see I have achieved by cutting off the hand and attaching a knife grip to the guard, the sword's guard, and then just sticking that on his waist, and that works quite nicely. It does the job, does the business. And then on the other side, I've taken an arm that should be gripping a bolter, and I've cut it down at the shoulder so I can re-angle it, and then I've attached in his hand a melter bomb. So he's got this nice sort of walking forward pose. He's just stopped to fire off a shot while he's about to go and clank this to the side of a tank or something like that. So yeah, so again, I'm really happy with these poses. I try to make all of every single model, from the most basic trooper up to tanks and contemptors and whatever. I'm trying to make them all have something unique about them, because I think it's just nice to go to that extra length. And so here we are for my final sergeant. He's got a Space Wolf helm, but that I can get away with that because these can be easily. I know these are meant to be gems or precious stones on his head, but instead I'm just going to turn them into studs. I think that works well. Got this nice industrial look to him. And yeah, as you can see, he's got the power sword there, he's got the plasma pistol down here, and then he's got the Mark IV armor all over him. And he's got that's not a Mark IV power pack though, that is a Mark VII power pack. So swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I do try to sometimes just mix in a couple contemporary parts with, well, I say contemporary as in Warhammer 40k era bits with the Heresy era, just to show the times are changing, because this is of course after Horus has rebelled, so we're sort of the Forge Worlds are chugging out sort of more and more advanced stuff, and so we're sort of starting to see the prototypes of what the Space Marines will be using later on, that we all recognize in the 40k millennium, 41st millennium I should say, not 40k millennium. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked. So yeah, so this guy's got a nice pose. He's got his sword there as if he's about to sort of stab someone up with that, and the pistol there either being raised up he's like he's drawn it from his hip, about to raise it up and finish someone off, or he's perhaps swinging it down so he can get in and just, stab someone up. So, yeah. So I have another sergeant to make, which I will be doing soon. I've got 5 more chaps to make of a tactical squad. And once they're done, it will be my final tactical squad of the Betrayal at Calf box set to make. And so, yeah, once I've done that sergeant, I will show him off. I'm also going to show off my Contemptor. Actually, screw it, it's here. I might as well do it. Look, there we go. There's my Contemptor. Get out of the way. Come on, lads, you've had your time. Get out of the way. Let the real star come through. So, yeah, so here's my Contemptor. As you can see, sort of running on some tank ruins. Or you would be able to see if the light wasn't casting such horrible shadows. I'm going to have to get a light box. Can I perhaps lie in? There we go, look at that. So here we are. So he's running, he's sort of stamping on the top of a tank. He's got a couple trophies there, sort of swinging from his side. I've created like this shield sort of icon on the side for him. And another one here. These are from some old Warhammer Fantasy kits I was given. He's got Cyclone missile launcher from a Terminator set on his on top of his carapace or chassis or whatever you want to call it, which is going to of course be a Havoc launcher. And he's got the dreaded Carer's assault cannon there. He's got his power fist with a bolter inside the palm. However, underneath I have attached 2 flamers to give him the option of instead using flamers, because I think they're quite good fun in close combat. Nice template attack to fry some low saving units, like Kroot or something like that. Anyway, off topic again. So yeah, so there he is. So he's running forward. Ideally, I could have leaned the top, the like sarcophagus area of the Contemptor a bit more forward to give it that sort of sense going forward. But I like the idea that he's perhaps stabilising to fire off the cannon and that. So yeah, I was really happy with that. Because, like I say, the Contemptor, the Horus Heresy plastic box sets are an amazing deal. They really are. They're absolutely amazing, because you're getting, for 95 quid, you're essentially getting about 350 to 400 pounds worth of models if you were to go to Forge World instead, which is where this stuff was exclusively from a couple years ago. So I'm not complaining about what you get in the box set. It is amazing deal for the money you're paying. But for someone like myself who just loves to convert and customize and make everything unique, the Contemptor was just a bit too static, so I had to do something about it. But like I say, it's entirely up to you. For those of you who aren't too confident with converting and taking stuff apart, spending... 95 quid's a lot of money, so not everyone wants to take a knife to it and start cutting up. It's only because I've been doing this now for about... technically, I suppose I started when I was about 10, though I've been on and off the hobby since then. But I'm pretty confident now with cutting stuff up. I've also watched a lot of videos, so it is props to the rest of the community out there on YouTube and on Facebook and just on the internet in general. Everyone, you see people do stuff and you go, I reckon I could do that. And it's once you've done it that you actually go, that wasn't too hard. I feel a lot more braver about doing it again in the future. So, and sometimes it's only little things as well, just tiny little things that can really make a difference, like this guy with the sword here. This is literally a normal arm which would be gripping a bolter. It's literally just cutting off the hand and sticking on the hand that holds the sword. And from that, you get this great pose of him sort of about to lunge forward. So it really is that simple. It's not difficult at all. And, it's sort of starting off with stuff like that then leads to bigger things, and before no time you'll be converting an Imperial Knight, which I'm not even brave enough to do. I have 3 and I'm still not even going there, not even daring to risk it. So there you have it, guys. That is just a little glimpse of some of the stuff I've been working on. It is Friday, so it's a little bit of a slow day. Hopefully I will have another video for you on Monday, and then another one the following Friday, and we'll try and keep it like that. If not, there will at least be a video a week. but in an ideal world 2, and maybe if I'm really feeling energetic, perhaps 3. But who knows? Who knows indeed. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I know I've droned on now for 10 minutes. God crikey. Again, what is wrong with me? I keep saying short videos. I should script. But thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for the comments as well for my last video. Thank you very much for everyone who had kind words to say. Again, I wasn't looking for sympathy or anything like that, but the fact that there are people out there who as well are willing to share their stories and offer their support, it's just one of the millions of reasons I love this community. So thank you very, very much. I hope that you've enjoyed this quick glimpse into seeing what I've been up to, and I shall see you when I see you. So guys, please stay safe, please love what you're doing, carry on hobbying, making, stuff like that. If you want to ask questions, if you want to make suggestions, recommendations for stuff you'd like to see, or perhaps things I can do better, because I know I can do stuff better, you know, as long as you guys tell me what it is, of course. So thank you very, very much again, guys, and peace out. Catch you later. Bye bye.